Gonna do something today. We are live here now, and let us begin with some. I want to talk about positioning today, and we'll see who will join us today, because positioning is one of the misunderstood and overlooked reasons why people are not having results. So that's kind of like one of the three core stages you need is building, positioning, and scaling. So that's what the business all is about. And we'll talk today a little bit about positioning, which is the stage number 2, because the previous videos I have been talking about building. But what's the point of building if you do not position yourself and your account properly to be seen and to be viewed and to be engaged and to be when people buy from you? So there is no point of building account, right? So that's the stage number 2. And when you build account, then this we're going to use maybe the board as well to explain you something. Then the third stage is scaling. So you scale basically the same what you build, or you can scale your mistakes, and it's just on another level, or and then all sorts of different things we do just in a waste, I would say, just because we don't have clarity about how things go. And today that's about positioning. And let me see if we can get into some talk here. Let me just positioning. It's not where you start. You start with the building something. Whatever you build up there, whatever you build on eBay, on Shopify, on Amazon, on your website, or whatever it is you build, you need a customer, you need that message, you need that offer or a product, right? So that's is kind of like the building process. When you list your items, when you build up your website, your store, your eBay store, your site, that's the building process. But what's the next stage is? The next stage is where you position what you build up. Okay, and today I'll be talking about how you position yourself specifically on eBay positioning, because when we talk about the positioning, you have to understand that it doesn't matter if you do understand about positioning or not. It's automatically happens on eBay. You position yourself anyway, somehow, knowingly or unknowingly, but you will position yourself on eBay's rather and for the buyer. Okay, those are the two like parts where we engage. We engage with the eBay and we engage with the buyer, and your results will gonna be according to your position. Okay, very simple. Let me just use this a little bit and explain to you how it works. So basically, everybody, the newbies, when we start out eBay, we position ourselves from the very, very beginning. So we become like a generalist, I call that one. That's the bottom. That's where everybody starts as a generalist. Okay, and we do like everybody else. We do the same items, the same stuff. And this is what I used to call, this is a positioning triangle. And this is very important, guys. If you understand this, you don't make mistakes. Okay, and who is in the house, let me know where you're from and if you heard about positioning something. I will help you to get clarity today for your own account. Okay, and when you will realize who you are on eBay's radar, and when you realize who you are for the buyer in terms of position, how do you position yourself? You will have two choices: to keep the same way as you did already, or if you want to scale your results, you will need reposition yourself, maybe. Okay, because if you're satisfied with your results, there is no need to reposition yourself. It's just okay. So kind of like, you see, I was repositioning myself, and I'm in Canada now. I was in East Europe, and I repositioned myself because I was not satisfied there. I wanted to go up and grow up, and I repositioned myself to be in Canada. So it's the same. If you like the results you're getting every day, and in a place where you do the business, where you engage, where you sell your products, if those results are good enough, which is very random, mostly people want more and more and more. But for a case just like, to give you an example, if you like those results, just keep doing the same. Okay, but if you want something else, something like other results or higher results or scale, you might need to reposition something in your account, yourself, or for the eBay rather, and for the buyer. Okay, that's the way how we go. So this everybody starts as a generalist, as a newbie. That's where nobody skips that. Everybody starts there. So I'm not going to go very deep, but I will explain only how it works. Okay, the next stage, how would you position yourself for the buyer, would be when you become a specialist. Okay, you become a specialist. So you're not selling the same stuff like everybody else, just what the general people do. They just copy paste, put some automation tools on there, and they try to make some results, and nothing really works. Okay, because that's generally how dropshipping works for everyone. Okay, going around and listening all the hypes out there, and trying to do the same, and more struggles, more problems as the results would be in terms of money. So that's generally how it works online business. That's how it is. Okay, if you specialize a little bit your store, if you specialize a little bit in some certain category or niche, let's say you do dropshipping. Dropshipping is very well. Generally, everybody can do dropshipping. There are Amazon dropshipping, there is eBay dropshipping, there is Shopify dropshipping, there are Facebook dropshipping, there are Google dropshipping, all sorts of dropshippings generally there. Okay, so when you specialized what dropshipping? Okay, eBay dropshipping. We talk about eBay dropshipping here today. You specialize into eBay dropshipping. Okay, cool. Now, that's the same with the products, and we can go on and on. Okay, so the next step would be here. Let me go first up there. When you specialize, then you become an expert. Okay, and there are two more stages up there. I will come to that in a minute. But think a little bit like this. Generally, if I would ask you, what kind of products do you sell? Well, what do you mean? Hot selling products, winning products, the best selling products, whatever what products do? So few people sell something specifically. They sell all sorts of different products, and that's what everybody else is doing, and that's why the results for everybody else here would be what? About $100, right? Just for example, because generally the cashier, if sits in a Walmart, the Walmart cashier receives how much? About like the same $100 per day or whatever, something like that, right? So that's generally how happens even on eBay, because you're selling everybody like all sorts of things without any niching or specialization to your store, but just as everybody else. That's why you are getting everybody else's results. Okay. If you specialize a little bit, and that's what today's topic is about, positioning yourself. Because how do you position here yourself when you sell everybody else? You position yourself for eBay for buyer and even for the Google search. 3 ways. Okay, because your listings, do you know that your listings go to eBay searches, to Google search as well? You are found on a Google, or you are hidden from the Google, because it's all about positioning. Okay, and if you do not position yourself properly, you are losing views on a Google. So there are 2 ways to gain more traffic, to gain more views, to gain more sales, if you position yourself properly. If you do not position yourself as a generalist, but if you position yourself, your store, your products for the eBay as a specialist, or, well, the expert would be much better, but we'll come to that maybe in another video, not today. Okay, this is what we do. This is what we do in our when we go from the stage from 799 to Monopoly. We become an experts there, and we are not specialists anymore, but we are an expert. And you see, what do you think? Who gets more money, or in wages, or in whatever you do, the business, or the doctor? You are the generalist, you are the nurse, or you are the doctor, which is the specialist doctor. I think you would agree with me that those guys here, they get at least double, right, than somebody who is just generally nurse or something, because they are specialists in some area. Not talking about the experts, right? The experts get even more than specialists. I would say even double, right? You can put the zeros here as much as you want. It's the same system. That's how it works in this world where we live, and when we interact with the conversions of the values. Okay, that's how it goes. If you want to know what's up there, I will not going to be talking about those 2 stages, but I will just give you an example to it's authority here, authority, and here is celebrity. Okay, so the authority, they got more, and celebrities, as you know, the movie stars and all the rock stars and whatever it is, celebrities, they got crazy money just because of their talent? No, not the talent. No, because of their position. Because of their position, they cut one movie and they are the crazy money. Okay, authority. You have to position yourself as authority. The expert. You have to position yourself as an expert to get the expert level money, or you stay as a generalist and you will. It's not possible, guys. It's simply not possible to get high ticket income or high profit income if you're still generalist with your eBay account. It's just technically not possible. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Everybody starts as a generalist. Everybody starts with the first item. Everybody starts with the first listing, with the first sale, with the first complaint, with the first shipping, with the first tracking. Everybody starts as a generalist, every single body. But only few become a specialist in what they do. The majority still keep doing generalist things, and they hoping and trying desperately year from year to year, get more money. But what they really need, they need to specialize in something. They need to specialize. How do you specialize on eBay? How do you specialize on eBay? It's very simple. I told you in the previous videos how we start. I'm not gonna repeat myself there, but we start out as everybody else. We sell the same like everybody else. And then we watch what's selling for us, okay? In other terms, in other words, we are looking where eBay is opening door for us, for the generalists. Give us a chance to become a specialist. You do not jump on eBay and say, hey, I will gonna sell toys. I want to sell toys. I will be in a toy niche. I will gonna go with the toys and sell toys, and I will become a specialist with the toys, an expert in the toys, and all my store is about toys, and I am this is what I have been selling when I was a kid in a school, and I was selling. I have experience with selling the toys. So who cares? because eBay doesn't care what you have an idea. eBay doesn't, because you are under eBay's surveillance and you are under eBay's control. They will gonna look where to send your items, if they were gonna send at all, because you have to position yourself with something, how you put the item on, how do you describe the item, okay? That's about the positioning, because if you use the same descriptions, if you use the same titles as everybody else, as it is on online out there, there are zero chances that you will be positioned on eBay's radar as a specialist or as an expert. And yesterday I talked about how we become, and in the previous videos, how we become, and the importance of authenticity. That whatever you put out there, it's so important to be authentic with your titles, with your keywords, with your pictures. Why? Because you don't want to stay generalist. Because you don't want that money what generalists get that money. You want to have more money. If you want to have more money, you have to do something else what generalists are not doing, what specialists are doing, because they specialize. So when you got open doors, when you throw out everything in all sorts of different categories, eBay is opening doors, you got some sales, okay? You start getting sales. Now you watch in what categories you are getting sales, and you start specializing yourself in that category. How do you specialize yourself in that category? For those of you who have eBay Gator training, that's what you do. You know how to specialize yourself. For those who don't have it, I will explain very shortly. What does it mean? It means something like, as a generalist, you sell everything. Nothing wrong, everything is good. Next step, eBay starts selling your stuff, some of your products. Okay, cool. You watch what products are selling, and you are doing what? You are multiplying all those products. You are trying to sell them more. What works, you work on what works. What doesn't work, forget it about. Just kick it out from your store, okay? But work on your wins. That's another strategy. Work on your wins. Now, let's say, for example, okay, you put out there all sorts of different group products, all sorts of different, and this one, the toy category, somehow goes for you like, oh, very crazy, very good. You find out, hey, eBay let me go in a toy niche, in a toy category. That's what you are doing next. You start to position yourself as a toy seller, your account as a toy seller. And how do you do this? I will share with you in a minute and shortly how to do this, okay? But first, what you have to understand that if the toys are your, where eBay open your doors and position your toys for the audience and they start buying your stuff, all what you have to do is to work on your toys and to sell them again and again and again, more. If you focus on, I don't know the strategies, how you work, but there is a certain things what you done when they start selling them. Not because it's like the only product what is out there. No, it's not the only product. There are hundreds of the same products, but somehow you position that product, and you have to find out what is that you did that eBay started to show your product, and the people started to engage with that product, okay? So now you start selling around this product, related something to this product, okay? Maybe the husband, maybe the wife of Potato Head, maybe his friend, or maybe something related from the same company or something. It's another technique. We call it spiral technique. Okay, you spiral up when it goes, because eBay let you go already there. Now, let's see if you understand what I'm talking about. Let's say the same mic is here, right? you listed this one, you listed this one. You start selling this kind of like every day you're selling this very good. Now, this is not selling for you. And you just, some people wonder why it's not selling for me. I think it's just crazy because I got a very good lead. There is selling this product with a good profit. It's not selling for me. And you're spending time and trying very hard to push this product to be sold on eBay. Nothing works out. You don't know why. I don't know why. But what I know is if eBay is not letting you to sell it, don't spend your time and energy on this, because eBay doesn't, the eBay's all that you, what you did with your product, this product, you put some data on this product in your keywords, descriptions, and something which is more like specialist level or maybe even expert level, maybe even not knowing. But this one, when you posted out there, you posted them generalists, and they found out we have already 72,000 of those generalists here who are trying to sell the same product. Why would we need to show your product? Your product is out of the views, okay? But this one is somehow positioned differently, and that's why they put this from the generalist view up on another stage, and they give you more views and more effect, and you start selling more because you did something different than the generalists did. You got it? So now, why would you need to spend time on this which is not working for you? Doesn't matter what the profit is there, but it's not working for you, because you need to focus what is that you did with this product to get this product more up. How do you do this? There are, I told you already, this training is inside the eBay Gator, but this is what you do. First, you find out, okay, this is your product. You start listing more products in the same category. You increase, you go up, okay? You increase listing the products in the same category which is selling to you already. And you decrease to list the products in a category which is not selling for you. What it means you just take them out, yeah, because there is no need for them. And you have to keep your store clear, because specialists, they don't sell every sort of junk. They don't. Generalists sell on a generalist level. We sell everything, whatever. We are just basically dollar store sellers, okay? Here you become a specialist. Here you have a toy store. You have a toy store. If somebody wants to buy a toy for the birthday or for the kids, okay, they're gonna go to where? To dollar store or to Toys R Us. Some people, they go like, you know, it's what you think your kid is worth, right? But mostly people go to the specialized toy stores, or even to the experts if they have fancy, okay, bank account. And then you go and you specifically, you want giant size of potato head, but that's more like applicable to the celebrities when they say, okay, potato head, let me make this like 6 feet long potato head. I don't care what you have there, I need 6 feet long potato head, okay, for my kid. What it costs? It costs 75,000. Doesn't matter, I'll pay you 75,000. I need 6 feet high potato head. That's the celebrities approach, okay? So, but we don't shoot for them, because it's not so many of them out there who will be doing this. But just to give you some example how it is, okay? So, but generally mostly people go for the specialist. They go to somebody who is specializing in a toys. So what you can do, you can keep the same general store type of store where you don't have anything on your portfolio, where you don't have anything, most people don't have, you know, you have on eBay, you got your kind of like website, that's your website. You know, when you go to your back office, you see where your banner is, and then there's your picture, right? It's in your back office, what buyers can see if they want. They're going to click there, and they see from what country you are. Okay, they can see how long you have been on eBay. They can see all your feedback scores, and for what you get them, you can click there. They can check it out a little bit. They can check out description about your store. Okay, and so many people, they don't pay any attention to that. So many people, trust me, because I'm working with the people one-on-one. And to be completely honest with you, nobody does this in a way as it could be done to become an expert or specialist. Nobody. In terms, because people don't think that those things are so important for positioning, for their positioning. Started with your store name. What is your store name? Your store name is something like selling X20Z, something like, you have seen those weird names like this, eBay ID names, or whatever it would be, Pedro 1900 birthday, date 75. It means what it means for the search engine. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Zero. So we do not leverage given to us possibilities to position ourselves into the Google, not even into the eBay. Okay, so this is so critical. What is that you are writing into your store or whatever? If you have store or you do not have store, you have private account, but there are description area. What do you know why the description area is for? Some people think, well, it's nobody is reading there. No, my friend, you don't have to care about nobody is reading this or somebody is reading this, but what you have to care about, that if this is there, the eBay's algorithm will be reading that, and most importantly, Google read that, because this is on the internet. And if you put there on the description, on your store description, your account description, if you put there keywords in a certain way, and it should be done properly, otherwise it will not gonna work. But you have to, basically, it's how you define your goal, why you are selling there, okay, what your products are, to make children happy, okay, or whatever it is, the goal. I'm not going to that details right now, but define your goal plus keywords. That's what have to be written in your description, because if you want to rank on Google search, not only on eBay, you know that eBay products can be found on Google. It's not the secret, everybody knows that already. Okay, so sometimes you type in the search engine something and you find it, boom, so now eBay, oh, it's actually on an eBay item, right? By the picture or by the text, what you're putting out there, by the keyword phrase, it can be on a ranked on a Google, right? Yes, that's what we do. But when you put your description there, and then there is the banner, okay? Did you ever thought about the power, how powerful it is? Do you know that you can connect the keyword and description to that banner? An encryption to make your own encryption. How do you want to position yourself on a Google? You can do that if you know how to do this. This is about positioning. This is how we become somebody else as a generalist, to become a specialist and as expert. Okay, guys, if you have seen my previous video, I just posted yesterday video, short video, 10 minutes video about getting results and about how I started out and then got up in 3 months those crazy results. What do you think I did there during those 3 months as a newbie, as a new account newbie? I opened a new account, and when I just for the training purposes to show how to do this. And when I listed those products, the people who don't understand positioning, they are thinking I'm crazy and insane, because why would I need to do those small products? Because this is just the top of the iceberg, what you see. But the bottom line, you don't see that, because I was working on positioning myself for the day after 3 months, when I'm out of PayPal jail and I'm out of the eBay's like limitations, I position myself during this time that I know that when they will gonna open door for me, I will gonna be out there. I will gonna be straight away an expert. Okay, because I positioned myself. I was working on my store. I was looking what items eBay is letting me to go, what direction, and I was doing more and more and more in the same group. Okay, and that's not only a thing, because there is, of course, there is something like, but it's everything. It's everything simple. This is simple if you know how to do and what to do. And I'm talking about positioning today on eBay, which includes the making your. But this is please don't understand that. Don't misunderstand me that you have to make a logos there, or you have to make a, I don't know, some kind of like crazy banner or whatever. You have to write there something. It doesn't mean that. It means that you position yourself for the buyer when they open, when they. Let's say you advertise, they're not advertised, but you list their item and eBay let you go, and somebody is coming to your store. They click on your item and then coming to, oh, this guy's selling potato. Okay, cool. What else he's selling? Oh my gosh, why he's selling dog food and then napkins and potatoes and then snow shovels, and it's you. You're the generalist, right? But if they come to your store, they click on the potato head, say, "Oh, the potato head and all the sorts." I don't know all those Teletubby stuff, but it's just related for let's say specializing, and not even specializing, but you become an expert. You become an expert. Toy store for little boys. Okay. Something like this, just out of the blue. I'm now creating example for you, not for the kids, because kids are broad, okay? But toy store for little boys, toy store for little boys. You becoming an expert niche, and you are selling all sorts of. It's not for the girls; it's for the boys. And if I have a boy and I landed on your store, which name is Toy Store for Boys. Your name is Toy Store for Boys, your ID name, Toy Store for Boys. In your banner description, there is encrypted keywords around Toy Store for Boys. Okay, and if somebody will gonna find out, or will gonna search for the terms like birthday toys for boys, or toy store, something like this, you know the idea. Okay, I hope you get the idea. I don't want to go very deep in that, but it's just about how we position ourselves. How do we start this? By sitting and, okay, what I think I need to go to the hiking, maybe hiking, because I see hiking is good. I like hiking and all the hiking. It doesn't matter what you know, what you like. You, of course, at the generalist stage, you can try to do, if you are good, if you are the garage owner, if you are somebody, you can try to list there, all from one category. It's just approach. It all depends where you are and where you want to go. Okay, that's another. It's what I'm making this program, this PG member vault. You're gonna see more and more about me talking about this, but this is about the positioning, how you position, because when you position yourself and you start listing their products, the people come, they know that you are the toy store for boys. You don't need, it's not necessarily to go so narrow, okay? And you don't do this in here, but you see, because maybe sometimes you want to go toy store, but eBay is not letting you to go toy store. eBay showed you the way that they are letting you to go to the pets, to the pet, everything, dogs, horses, cats, and stuff like this, and that area. Okay, so then you go that area. Now, but that's only the beginning, how you start positioning, because this is not only the only way how you position, but that's kind of like the basics of fundamentals of think a little bit where it goes, how you become an specialist and an expert because you are going to earn more money. There are certain things what you do on the way to position yourself, and one of those things I was mentioned already is the eBay getter. And that's why I told you in the video, if you haven't seen the video, I can pause the video there and you can watch the video later on. It's actually a very important video for you to understand, because if you understand the metrics, let me just, I posted the link here for my Facebook group. It's in my Facebook group. If you are not in a Facebook group, you can join the Facebook group, and the link is in a Facebook group about the first 3 months, how I position myself, and why after 3 months I start selling from 2,000 to 4,000 per day, from 2,000 to 4,000 per day, not in a profit, but in a income. Okay, but you can make your own math. If it's 2,000 till 4,000 per days, and I'm not making up, because you can see in eBay my insights that every day the sales go between 2,000 and 4,000. So you can do your math. How much I sold it after 3 months being on eBay. Okay, no, for those who don't know me, I am on eBay already from 2014, but I made a new account on eBay. On that account, in a 3 month, I did this preparation positioning, and after 3 months, when everything is out, I started to go up, and they let me go to make those sales crazy. Okay. Danny, I know what you mean, and I will not gonna argue with you, because there is some part which is true what you said, and some part is applies only to the generalist level. Okay, because one thing what I can agree with you is that dropshipping is super hard, absolutely 100% true for the generalist. Okay, for the generalist. It's absolutely 100 not true if you become a specialist or an expert. Okay, but if you keep generalist, it's the same hard. What's the difference? Because I think you are not very familiar with my training, because we do not become an expert by shipping from Amazon. No, not even the specialist. When you become a specialist, you start getting away from Amazon, and by the end of the day, actually, you never ever ship from the Amazon. But I was talking about this already in the previous videos, how we get rid of Amazon, but we use Amazon at the beginning, and for the certain reason and for the certain like a purpose. We use them to get up. When we get up, we don't deal with Amazon anymore. Okay, so the generalists, they stay with Amazon all the time, and they struggle with Amazon all the time. And that part you nailed it very right, because eBay don't like drop shipping from Amazon. That's right. That's why generally people, they fail because they don't know how to start properly. They don't know how to use Amazon in a way to scale up, because, and you know why? Because generally people follow YouTube gurus out there who are talking about the same strategies, the same tactics, what was working 2 years ago, and think that this is going to work today. And they are selling you tools and softwares, and when you use them, you see the same results as everybody else, accounts suspended, and you go nowhere, and it's very hard. I'm 100% agree with you. Okay. There is we don't do anything with the wholesalers because this is I know this is another dropshipping strategy. You go to Oberlo or wherever you want to go, and this is not what we do. We don't do, not on this level, not on this level. We do wholesale only when we after monopoly level. Okay, this is way far up here. Okay, this is not how you do the business. At least I'm not doing this way. Okay. Under radar, yes, I stay. I don't know what radar. We stay here. You stay here totally under eBay's radar. Here, you don't have anything to do with the eBay's radar. You still have, yeah, but you are not dependent on their traffic. You are not dependent on their control because we use only eBay as a platform, where we put our products. That's why we are preparing here our accounts process in progressive way. The account has been prepared for going up there. It's including also the positioning, how we position ourselves. If you do not position yourself, if you stay generalist, there is nothing to really aim for because it's very hard, because there is no clarity where to go, how to go. Everybody's trying to find out there's some magic product there, and that's why it's not happening, because people use eBay dropshipping as it was in 2014-15 when I started, and that was the only one module there. List as many items possible. Okay, list as many items as possible. Trying to sell something will gonna be sold. The same module so many dropshippers are implementing today, and it's not working today. Guys, you have to understand that the eBay 2016, 17, 15, 2020, it's not eBay today. If iPhone changes, if Apple changes, if Amazon is changing, if everything, every technician, the cars are changing, the phones are changing, why would you think that the eBay's algorithm and the Google and Facebook is changing, everybody, YouTube is changing, that eBay will gonna work the same as it was working last year? Why the heck is such a thinking out there? When you go on a YouTube, go. When you go on a YouTube, when people search around the YouTube gurus on whatever business idea is out there, mostly, well, some business ideas are still the same from 1956. Yes, it is the same still. Okay, but if you go and try to find out how eBay works, how Shopify works, how Amazon works, and when you watch the video, please be aware that you look down there at the corner, there is a date when the video came out. You know what I mean? Because in the titles, they can say the best dropshipping tips for beginners 2021 in a title, because you can change title. But this one here, the data when the video is 2019. Okay, so you made a video in 2019 about the best dropshipping tricks and tips in 2021. There are so many examples like this on YouTube. And if it's 2019, you can skip that video, because nothing what was working 2019 is working today. It's just because it's changing. Why would you expect those courses and programs and tips and tricks applicable for today if they were produced last year? Just be a little bit thinking person. Okay, that's why those things here, how it was on Amazon and eBay and stuff like this, it's not working anymore like it was working. I made my first course $7.99. The first course $7.99. I have two versions of $7.99. The last version of $7.99 I made in the end of the last year and beginning of this year. Okay, it's still working. It's still applicable. I don't know if that will going to be applicable by the end of the year, because I don't know what will going to happen there. That's why you need to update all the time your information, right? But I have the previous course $7.99, which was made in 2018 or 17, 18. Okay, this is not applicable anymore at all. There are some few things which is applicable, but not basically not, because it's not working. Okay. Amazon, we're doing Amazon. I made my three my 3 months. If you haven't seen that video, again, you can go to Facebook group. I put the link there on my Facebook group. Those first 3 months, for the purpose when I made this training account, you will see this is only Amazon products. First 3 months was only Amazon products. Not no, sorry, no. To be fair with you, it was Amazon products, but when Amazon ran out of the stock, I used my backup, because there was one site for the specific, because I was specializing in the pets industry. Amazon let me go, eBay let me go to the pets industry, and I specialize in my store already in the 3-month period to become a specialist in the pets industry. And when Amazon ran out of the pet product, I had a very good supplier for pets industry. I was using them. The shipping was with the FedEx like this, even more quicker than Amazon, and never had any problem with the tracking number. The problem only they were not free shipping, but that was basically I use only Amazon, okay, to get above the 3-month line. When you get another side of the 3-month line and the restrictions are off, during next 2 months, I implemented monopoly, which is, I don't know if you're familiar what the monopoly is. Monopoly is when we outsource our traffic. We are not dependent. My account was already specialized, okay, and I became an expert in the pets industry, okay, and that's how you make influence for the ranking up, not only on the eBay, because on the eBay side you are specializing yourself, as well as you are specializing for the ranking on Google and for the buyer. Danny, I explained yesterday in a video when we do Amazon, not me, but all of our students, when we do Amazon with the 799 strategy, we do this Amazon, and then after 3 months, we use the Amazon supply. Amazon people are the same people like you and me. Those people are selling on Amazon, okay? Not they are third-party sellers or Amazon's Prime or whatever they are, or fulfilled by Amazon. There are people there, okay? Don't engage with the Amazon's products, which are Amazon, belong to Amazon and owned by Amazon, but there are people, okay? I'm not talking about Amazon's basic, but people. And during the time, we reach out to the suppliers which are selling on Amazon. We reach out to them, okay? And we make a deal with them. But I explained that already in yesterday's video. That's where we get our first suppliers, because we go steps up there, and that's on a process there. But you don't reach out to suppliers as a generals, because there is no reason, and you don't have anything to show even to supplier when you talk with them. I never use Amazon for dropshipping because I don't have a US bank account. Chadley, sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly, but you don't need a US bank account. And another thing is you can have US bank account, because if you do Pioneer, and you can use Pioneer, and it's no problem for Amazon accepts Pioneer card. You can be like, I'm the international, I don't have US address. I'm in Canada, but I'm using Pioneer, and it's free account. You can make that happen if you want, if that's the issue for you. But otherwise, we have plenty of dropshippers in our team, in our members, who are the foreigners from Europe, from Asia, from Australia, and they have Amazon's accounts, so it's no problem. For some people, I know Amazon has made, specifically for internationals, Amazon has made very drastic changes recently. They are start cracking down on Amazon's accounts if you are outside America. But there is a way to go around that. I don't want to go into this video right now. You just need to make right settings and make right actions, the first actions when you open account. So it's another story, but it's possible. But basically, Amazon, as I mentioned already, are not the same as it was last year. They started to change, and they will, in my opinion, they were going to crack down more on the international accounts. But again, the Pioneer would be the easiest way to go around that. Other retailers, yeah, Charlie, well, it depends on what stage you are selling. Are you on a general stage or are you on a specialist stage? It's when you say that start getting clever and started using other retailers, it's that's right. That's what we do. That's what we do in a process. But if you do this is on a general level, there is no really like point on that, because it's very hard anyway. You'd have to deal with the shipping, with the returns and stuff like this. Makeup company you started. Yeah, that's sorry about that, but it's that's why it's very. I told you guys there is out there are, I don't know, hundreds of different dropshipping modules. Somebody is doing Walmart, eBay. It's just all sorts of different, totally opposite dropshipping modules out there. I don't really care what is out there because I don't even dare to find out what is out there. What I know is what I teach and what I have been proved you already in my trainings and even in a free videos, how to do dropshipping step by step, day by day for 3 months. If that wouldn't be working, I wouldn't be making this, because I can make fake screenshots, right? Everybody can do this. But you can't fake eBay's inside metrics in a live video as I was showing you, okay? And this is because you have to do things which is acceptable for eBay and which are acceptable for Amazon. There are certain things, when you follow those things, the results will gonna follow what you did. If your account is banned, it's just a result of what you have been following to or how you have been doing things. It's just a result. If you got promotion, if you got up and eBay is lifting your limits, or eBay is giving you top rated seller. I got top rated seller on a week number 6 on my brand new account on the training video I showed there. Okay. It's just a result of what you have been doing. If you got suspended in your day number 2 or day number 1, it's not because you are black or white or you are from Europe or US. It's just for the result of what you have been doing. It's just a result. Okay, so that's all sorts of different dropshippings out there. People earn money just a result of what have been doing. People are desperately failing and trying again and trying again. It's just the result of what have been going. It's just all the same every time. There are no magic pills. If you get into the dead end, or if you get suspended, just think a little bit. Something is wrong in your way of doing. It's not wrong with the eBay and it's not wrong with the Amazon or whatever supplier you got there. Totally not. Not even the buyer is wrong. No, but the way you do things have to be changed. There's Einstein's theory. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again and just hoping to get another results, it's insanity. That's what Einstein said. Okay. I wonder if I can create another account and get back into dropshipping on eBay. Maybe I missed the point. If your account, they suspended your account. If you have been suspended once, on eBay, there are no chances that you can get your account back or create another account with the same IDs or whatever has been connected to your previous account. You have to become totally different person, and I explained that already in the previous videos. We have been going through this. When eBay suspended me first time, it was 2015. I tried to open accounts, but it was working even in that time the same. Sometimes you can open, they let, but not now. Nowadays, kind of like more strict on this. But even if happens something and you are able to open your account, they will crack you down very soon, in the next week, next month, or with your first payment or whatever. It's not possible. I don't care what's out there. Again, the situations people are teaching there to reinstate your account, or it just doesn't happen like this. Okay, that was my first time. I immigrated from East Europe to Ireland. I became another person, got another bank account, another address, another driver's license. I became totally different person, and I jumped to the eBay. I opened another eBay account as a totally different person. Okay, when I came here to Canada, I got another driver's license. I got another payment bills, what to show them, Amazon and whatever. It's the same story. I became another person for them, and another PayPal account, and another phone, and another everything. So that's how you can open new account if you have been suspended one time. Last time I was suspended was last year here, okay, but not by my mistake. And there is a video that, well, that was my mistake, in partly my mistake. I got, I don't remember, it was in a video. I shared the video there already. It's on the YouTube, the video when I get suspended. I made about 30 sales in a day for the same item. I was using monopoly strategy. Yes, I did 30 sales on the same item per day, and eBay suspended me. And then because I have a friend in Seattle in eBay who works in the marketing division, and I reached out to him, and together with my hours and hours conversation with the eBay's, not the rep. If you go to eBay and if you talk to the eBay's rep, you're wasting your time. eBay reps, eBay agents, eBay associates, whatever you call them, they will not gonna help you anyhow. Very, 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 very little. Yeah, you have to get to the supervisor, at least to the supervisor, if you don't have another connections there. But I was using my connections, and I was talking with the supervisors, and forth and back, and they reinstate my account because I was able to prove that I'm not wrong. I know what I do because they suggest us to drive traffic from outside. That's eBay's recommendation. Hey, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, and just kind of like, but what they are doing is they are encouraging us to spam out there. They don't show us how to do this. That's why in Monopoly, when we do Monopoly, we use the outsourcing, and we take that outsourced traffic, which is not under eBay's control. We take that traffic straight away to our listing. And I was selling that item. It was 32 or something times a day, and eBay, because nobody does that unless you do Monopoly, okay? But eBay suspended me, and I needed to do a lot of things, stupid things, just to stupid forms and stuff like that, talk. And this eBay guy, he helped me. Without him, maybe even I wouldn't be able to get back my account. So because just was some proof you need to do with them. So that's about, don't try to get back your account. It's not the way how to do this. Okay, about positioning, what else I want to tell you? There is a last part I didn't mention. There are more on positioning, but please understand that your money always will be depends on what you do here. Okay, the last part of the positioning is in eBay Gator. That's the strategy. What we do is we use for positioning, you can use all sorts of different things, okay? How people position themselves. They make billboards, the companies, when you drive on the road, you see the billboards. That's called positioning. The companies try to position themselves. How we position ourselves on eBay. Many people think that eBay's promoted listings are positioning somehow them to a little bit up, which is totally, absolutely damaging action if you do. If you think that eBay, and again, in the video, if you want to see the video, you can go to Facebook group. I put the Facebook group on the very first comment up here in a live chat. You can find out the Facebook group and see the video. Never ever do eBay's promotion. That's the number one mistake and wrong positioning. Wrong positioning. Because let me guess, do you like, let me ask you if you don't believe me, do you like to call somebody and be put on a hold or talk with the robot out there? Most people don't, right? Do you like, and you always click on the ads which are flowing on your screen over there, or when you watch a movie and then the ad is coming up, and so you just go to toilet and make a coffee when movie goes on, and when the ad is, ad is coming up, and you just look for the ad, right? That's how most people do. If you are like me, you go to toilet or washroom, bathroom, or make coffee when the ad is going on. Okay, you know why? Because in the people's psychology nowadays, now 2021, everything with what is connected with the ad is so annoying, is so spammy, is so pushing, including eBay's promoted listings. And I have been doing on this already, explaining in my videos. Again, you can find everything on YouTube. I have a lot of things in my YouTube free channel. It's just and some of the things I have in my paid trainings, of course. A lot of things you can watch on the YouTube. But I explained that when you scroll down just below your listing, there is ads. Okay, related items, sponsor related items to that one. When you scroll down a little bit more, there is another promoted items. And when you scroll down a little more, there is again promoted items. What you will never ever gonna see on the YouTube, on the eBay, and never ever gonna see on eBay, is the thing that works 10 times better than promoted listings on eBay. And this is eBay's charity. Well, you were going to see the eBay's charity by the end of the title there. That on the title there up there is this charity icon. But you will not going to see anyhow eBay's promotions put on a charity, that they would promote charity. Why? Because there are no money in that for them. But for the promotions, they cash money out of you. Promotions are dead end for your business, unless you keep want to make money just flowing in there. Okay, it's dead end. One thing. Another thing is it works very, very bad because people don't like them. What people like is what we use for positioning. We use so-called sell for cause, which is part of the eBay's charity. And again, please don't jump right now, because I have some free videos also there when I'm explaining and showing in the real time, real examples, real products, how I'm selling those products 200, 300, 400 times. Okay, and because it's connected to the eBay's charity, but it's not because it's just connected to eBay's charity. Not just because of that, but because I specialized first. My store in a 3 month, I connected eBay's charity specifically specialized to my store. And what that means, if you haven't seen my videos on that, is, as I mentioned already, I was into the pets industry because eBay let me go into the pets industry. I was specializing into the pets industry, and I connected eBay's charity specialized to my industry, and that's why I connected to the charity program called Pets for Patriots. Why Pets for Patriots? Because I'm selling on America, and Americans are big patriots, and that's why I made and positioned myself in such a way, and people bought from me products just because of that favicon there, or whatever you call this charity option connected properly. But if you just connect something there, it will not gonna work for you, and it will just, again, a little bit waste and disappointment. And it took me 2 months to find out how it works. 2 months. Okay, I did one, another, until in a 2 months period, I found out how it works, and the changes were totally, absolutely crazy, different, because I was positioned myself. And when people open and they came to buy, well, I was not selling toys, but let's say this is the cat toy, okay, and or dog's toy, and then they see that I'm selling dogs toys, and there is donation, the charity button, Pets for Patriots, okay, and they are the pet lovers, and they see what I'm selling. They just because it's totally opposite for advertising. This is charity, advertising and charity, and people's minds today, so many buyers today, they are more positive to the charity, to the donations, and they buy from me just because I'm doing that stuff. Plus, you have benefit because eBay will gonna do promotion for you for free. Okay. And not only that, but you got tax deduction. You're not wasting money from the donations that you put out there. So it's a crazy thing how you can what you can do with your eBay account if you position yourself just by one, like I would say one, but it's not actually one, but just knowing that positioning is so important. But this is not only about positioning, guys, please don't misunderstand me, but because the first level is building. I'm talking today about positioning, which is level 2, because you cannot, this is the building, positioning is level 2, and the third level is scaling. Then you scale on what you have been positioned yourself. And when I position myself from generalist to the specialist and to the expert, I scale to the expert by outsourcing traffic. That's called scaling. You can do the same with your store. First step for you would be, and I will gonna end with this, okay? Try to find out where you are selling, which way eBay let you go, and then specialize in that way. Okay, that would be positioning. Work on your positioning, because when you're building, the building stage should be over at some point. You don't need to list more products. In matter of case, we reduce products. When we become experts, we have only 10 till 30 products, active listed products. 10, 30, some cases 40 when you start. Monopoly, then you go down from 40 even, okay? So that's called positioning. Building first, then you position yourself first. And when you position yourself properly, outsource and bring those folks on your positioning stage where you position yourself already as a specialist or as an expert. That's the whole system, how you make 6 figures in 3 months. And I know it sounds hype, and I know it sounds, but I don't need to prove you because it's in a video. What you do 3 months, okay? After 3 months, you cross the 6-figure line, 6-figure income line, okay? Not the profit. No, not in the profit. Nobody makes profit in 3 months, 6 figures. Nobody, no single alien, no, maybe not with the dropshipping anybody, okay? But after 3 months, you cross the line, because then you start, and this is on that video. If you go Facebook group, you're gonna see how you do 6-figure dropshipping started from month number 3. That's why I'm making that program. You can, not sure if, now I will post later on. I have the program here on another screen, and it's a PG member vault where it's 90 days till 6-figure income. You need 90 days till 6-figure income. Step-by-step breakdown about every stage you need, about customer, what message to put for the customer, what offer, which means what product it is, how you stand out. It's about positioning because it's next level, okay, how you stand out, what is the authority, how you become authority for them, and how you make money. And then the next stage is stage number 3, scale on that, okay? And scale is very simple. You use free traffic, you use paid traffic, or you use retargeting, which is your fans, your followers on your page. Do you know that follower means a lot for you? How many followers do you have? Do you know? Your account, how many followers do you have? I'm not talking about Instagram account, not about Facebook account, but on your eBay account, how many followers do you have? Some of you don't know even, right? Because those followers, this is what we do here. Because those followers, those are free traffic, those are paid traffic. You have been served to them already, and they are coming back to you for more, and they are bringing somebody else for you. That's free advertising. Because scaling, there are only 3 ways how you can scale: free organic traffic, paid traffic, or retargeting or retention. That's it. There are no more things how to do. Okay. If you don't do scaling, don't scaling, the 3rd level, okay, the 2nd level was positioning, the 1st level was building, then you work very hard. All the time you work very hard if you don't do scaling. But to be able to scale, you have to build up something and you have to position yourself. And there are, I know I would need to show you maybe next time. Tomorrow we're going to be here and I will talk about how to stand out more and with those things, because guys, it's very, very, let me finish with this. It's very, very statement. It's very, very hard to make money with generalist level. It's very, very simple to make money with specialist or expert level dropshipping. Very simple. Because the hard work is done on generalist level, on your customer, what is that you target audience is. Okay, the message, how you wrap your product in the message to them, okay, including titles, keywords, description, and what's the tricks you're putting out there into that description, okay, and what is that your product is. Basically, those are the 3 things, basically fundamental things, including all this, what product to list and how to list and handling time and all this shipping time and stuff like this, and then whatever everybody else is doing. So that's 6-figure dropshipping in 3 months, which is not hype, but it's just reality how to do this. Everyone can do this. It doesn't matter if you are American. For Americans, it's even easier, or if you are international, it just doesn't matter. We start with Amazon. During the process, we found out suppliers. We contact suppliers. We say Amazon bye-bye. And when we come on next level, we deal with suppliers directly without Amazon. Okay, any questions? If not, we can see you tomorrow again here. If not, just go to Facebook group and you can interact in a Facebook group. And we will talk more about this interesting way of doing money making dropshipping. Okay, I hope at least you are gonna think about your positioning stuff and how important it is to position yourself to get another level of income, and not gonna be wasting time on generalist level as everybody else. Okay, thanks for being here and take care. See you soon again. Bye bye.